and that's a thing that has been very different nowadays. Guys, I hate to admit it, I really do, but I have a slight addiction, obsession, I don't know what we want to call it. I am currently outside Target for the 4th time this week, and it's Thursday. I have come here every single day. I literally just cannot stay away. It's just because I have these needs. I have to get things. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to Target. Like, it has everything, good prices. I don't know, but like it's getting a little out of hand. I'm actually so excited because today's activity, drum roll please, I'm gonna be shopping for baby clothes, not for my baby. I haven't bought anything for the baby yet, although Zach's mom bought something for the baby and then my mom did as well, but I haven't bought anything yet because it just feels frivolous right now. Like, I have to get the nitty gritty stuff before I can indulge in the baby clothes. I have to get, like, you know, the crib, and I literally don't even know what babies need. I'm not kidding. Like, I have these baby books at home that I'm waiting to read. I'm going to read them. Actually, you know what? After I finish the book I'm reading right now, I'm getting down to business because I know nothing about babies at all. I'm not one of those people who grew up, like, you know, around babies or was like motherly. I was the youngest child. Like, I know nothing. And oh my gosh, I didn't even say like who I'm buying the baby clothes for. We're going to a birthday party this weekend for our friend's daughter who's turning 1 year old. What? 1 year old. All right, guys, we are approaching the promised land. 100% without a doubt, the best part of Target. Okay, this is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. A lot of people have said shopping for little girls is just so much better than shopping for boys. Like, it's so much cuter. I agree to a certain extent, but then you have things like this. Like, I just feel like little boy clothes, like, that's just so cute and classy, but this is more just like girly and fun. I obviously don't know a lot yet about being a mom, but one thing I have learned, it's so overwhelming. Like, for something as simple as a car seat, look at all of the options, and they all promise to do something that the others don't, and it's so confusing, and I don't know how you decide, and it's so overwhelming. Also, a little pro tip, I love coming to Target to see all of the new releases and get ideas, and then I just borrow the books from the library. But I do have to say, if you are shopping for new books, Target is one of the best places. They're like all 20 to 30% off. I don't know how, I don't know why, but these are some of like the best prices I've ever seen. Woo, I just got home. Can you tell? Summer is here. Like, literally, this is my summer look when you're just like hot and sweaty and like just not okay. I always say, like, besides the fact that obviously you're way paler in the winter, I look better in the winter almost because like at least you don't have to deal with like the hair, which I haven't even, all I did was blow dry it today. Ash, no, oh, I was about to say that's not for you. Actually, there's a lot of stuff here for him. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I ended this trip on kind of a bad note and kind of a bad mood. Oh, were you searching for your toy? I'm so sorry, my little prince. I didn't know. First, let's start off with the cute baby stuff. I showed you guys this. This is so cute with the little strawberries. And oh my gosh, this little pair of shorts and the color. Maybe shopping for girls is better. I don't know. I haven't come to that conclusion yet, but so cute. Then I just got a pack of cards. I figured I could put this in my closet for various birthdays. And now we get into the part where I am currently in a bad mood. Oh, I also just got Asher some stuff too. Well, if you watched the last vlog, you would have seen that I tried baking brownies a few days ago, and they were literally rock solid. Basically what happened, I kept them in too long because every time I kept checking, they looked so liquidy. I think it's because I was trying to use a flax egg since I can't have real eggs, and it was a disaster. And I honestly, like, so I developed my, oh, I love when he touches his butt against mine. It's so cute. But I developed my lactose intolerance and egg allergy in college. And I can honestly say, when I was diagnosed with that, I didn't really care. I was just like, oh my gosh, there are so many things out there I can have, like, not a big deal at all. And there are, like, literally have not cared about it at all. But then I got pregnant, and all I want is milk and cheese and eggs and the real deal. I don't want the fake stuff. I want the real deal. So I just spent like 20 minutes in Target just like looking like at all of like the ingredient labels, like, oh my gosh, this doesn't contain milk or eggs, but then of course it has nuts in it. I feel like everything that doesn't contain milk or eggs, they somehow are throwing in nuts for some reason. So it's just so frustrating, and I just was going through all the labels. I honestly, I might look into, like, I know there's like this, maybe like a lactate pill people do for milk, but I don't think that would work for my egg allergy because that's an actual allergy. Like I remember, pretty sure for my lactose intolerance, there were no tests done. I just went to the allergist in college, told him what was happening, and he said, yeah, if you are experiencing all of that pain and nausea after eating, it was yogurt at the time, you're lactose intolerant. And then for the eggs, he ran a blood test and it came back as positive for egg whites. Technically I can have all the yolk I want, I guess, but that's gross. I just like really want like a nice chocolatey thing and I just couldn't find it at Target, so I just got pita chips, carrots, and hummus, which I love, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, you know when you're just like a little loser and you're just feeling sorry for yourself and you're like, this stinks, and in your head, you know you're being the biggest loser in the world and you really need to just shut up and shape up. That's how I'm feeling right now. Asher, are you part of the dairy-free club too? Yeah, you are. Same. We're like so cool. Good morning, guys. Good very early morning. It's still pitch black outside. It's like 6:05 a.m. I've been up since 4 because I have this cursed thing where if I know I have to be up for something, I'm just waking up every hour on the hour, and then it moves over to like every half hour, and then 4 o'clock hit and I just could not go back to bed. So that was annoying. I've been on a weird schedule lately where I'm not getting, I either sleep 6 hours a night or 12. Like I'll have a 6-hour night because he gets me up, whatever might happen, and sometimes it's my fault. And then I'm so tired, and then I have a 12-hour night. Like it's just, like I need to find a balance there. We need to somehow strike a balance, but that is not today. Oh, actually, I should probably turn it off. My alarm was set for 6:45 because I'm excited, but also I'm curious how today is gonna go. I'm going to Keeneland, which if you guys have never heard of it, I hadn't until I moved here. It's horse racing in Lexington, Kentucky. So we're taking a party bus down there and I'm so excited. I've never been. Zach has gone quite a few times. He loves it. But it's gonna be an all-day drinking extravaganza. I feel like that is like the main activity, like tailgating. We're going to tailgate, which is interesting because I'm obviously not drinking, which I'm always the first person to say, like even when I wasn't pregnant, like I don't need to drink, and I'm honestly like kind of relieved. I'm not a morning drinker. I don't know how people wake up and start pounding beers at like 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Like, what? If I'm drinking at like noon or 1, that's even crazy to me. Like my body, it's like poison. My body doesn't want to put poison in that early. Anyway, so I'm kind of happy that I have an excuse, not an excuse. Obviously I wouldn't have to drink, but I'm also wondering like, is this going to be enjoyable for me? I don't know. I'm excited though. Either way, this little guy is going to be going to daycare. But before I do my makeup, I did want to show you the deodorant I recently switched to. The company Wild reached out a couple of months ago asking if I wanted to try out their deodorant, and I said yes. Like the fastest yes of my life. If you guys have never heard of Wild, they're all about refillable bathroom products that contain good ingredients that actually work. And I do get to work with them on this video, which means I have a really good discount code for you guys. But I have known for the longest time I need to change my deodorant. The one I was using, the ingredients were just not it. But I've been hesitant because I feel like there are so many deodorants on the market that contain good ingredients, but they don't work. Like you're gonna smell bad in 2 hours, and that was my worst fear. With this stuff, I've been using it for a couple of months now. I use it to go to the gym. I put it on at, right now it's about to be 6 a.m. I'm gonna be smelling good all day. Like this stuff, I think it has like a 24-hour wear. It is so good, and it smells, oh my gosh, like this one is the cotton and sea salt scent. They need to make a perfume with this scent. It is so good. And the really cool thing, so you could actually see, where is it? Oh, it's on this. It actually has your name engraved. So you keep this, like this you are keeping with you. And then you have all of these refillables, which is just so much better for the environment. And the ingredients on this, it doesn't contain harsh chemicals, doesn't contain parabens, no aluminum salts, and they just smell so good. I'm so excited for this one. I haven't actually gotten to use it. It's the Ocean Mist one. It's insane. And it actually feels nice as you're applying it. It has shea butter and coconut for some extra moisture. I actually already applied. I always apply first thing as soon as I get out of the shower. I don't want to take any chances with sweating in my robe. But yeah, I've loved this stuff. I'm going to have a link below. If you guys want to give it a try, you can use my code ClancyWild for 20% off your order. They also have subscriptions you can do, like if you want it to come every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, whatever it is, or you could just buy the single pack, try out different scents, see what you like. I've been loving this stuff. Meanwhile, even though it's pitch black outside, I'm about to start applying my sunscreen. This feels so stupid. And I'm debating, like, part of like going to like the horse races is you dress all cute. Like, I have so many cute Lily Pulitzer dresses. It's just gonna be a little too chilly. I know myself, and just being cute is not worth it if I'm cold. Guys, Zach outfit shames me.
You're about to wear leggings to an event people like to like dress nice. So that's not my bag. It's not a me problem, it's a you problem.
I like your outfit, by the way, but no, Zach was like, so what are you wearing? I'm like, I was just thinking leggings and like a sweater, like a sweatshirt, like a jacket. And he just looked at me, and that look is all I needed to know. I needed to step up my game. This looks, it's not my favorite outfit, but it's gonna have to do. It's just so cold, and I don't like the way this frills out, but whatever. We can't win them all. I somehow look even more tired than I feel, which I feel very tired right now. I woke up and the sun was out, so I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, what time is it? Like, how much sleep did I get? It was in the 6s. Somehow the sun is rising that early nowadays, but yesterday was so much fun. I do have to say, it was cold. My friends and I ended up purchasing Keeneland sweatshirts, which no regrets because, well, I had a price limit, so I didn't know how expensive they were gonna be, and I went into the gift shop saying, if it's 70 and under, I'll do it. If it's not, that's just way too overpriced. It was $50. And I was like, oh, that's like a good quality sweatshirt, which this is like the Champion. 50, yeah, let's do it. But the one con about yesterday, it was just a very long day. We left our house around like 7:30 in the morning and we didn't get back until almost 10 p.m., so it was fun, but I would have cut the day like in half. Like, I'm the type of person, love social activities, but in smaller doses. I all day extravaganzas, that's just a lot. It was a lot of just like on our feet. There really weren't seats, but all in all, it was great. I was just hoping to get more sleep last night, which I just woke up naturally. Like, my body just wanted to get up. And that's a thing that has been very different nowadays. Like, if you told me this even 3 months ago, I would say, she's doing what? I don't set alarms anymore. Like, obviously I had an alarm yesterday because we had somewhere to go, but on the day-to-day when I'm working Monday through Friday, I just see what time I'll wake up. I mean, the thing is, more times than not, I'm getting up so early because people have said, like, there's something called pregnancy insomnia, and I definitely have been experiencing that, I think, where you just, I mean, you wake up at 3 and that's it. It's the weirdest thing ever. And obviously sometimes Asher definitely plays a role. So the reason I don't set an alarm is because I'm like, if this is a morning that Asher is gonna let us sleep, or Zach's gonna get up with Asher, we don't have a routine, we just go with the flow, and Zach gets up with Asher more times than I do, which is very, very sweet. But I'm just like, I just need to go for it. So I haven't been setting an alarm, and like, that is so weird, just because even 3 months ago, I just was so militaristic, where every morning I wake up at 6:40, go to the gym, get my workout in at 7:15, come home, shower, eat breakfast, get ready, start working for the day. Like, I was very strict with myself, which I knew I had to be, just because when you work for yourself, things can get dicey, you can get lazy, and like, that's something I always wanted to prevent, because there's a fine line between, you know, you could be way too strict on yourself for just no reason, but then it's very easy to get lazy, and I just never wanted to. And also, I feel like, I don't know, I always had like a guilt, like I can't, like, and it's true, like I can't just sleep in until like 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like, come on, like we gotta get up. But nowadays, there have been days I wake up and I look at that clock and it's 9. They're pretty rare though, because yeah, sleeping has not been the easiest lately, and I know it's only gonna get harder. One thing, I'm a stomach sleeper, true and true. Like, it just feels so comfy to be on that stomach, like, oh my gosh. And when you're pregnant, you can't sleep on your stomach, can't sleep straight on your back, you just have to sleep like on your sides pretty much, which is like fine, but throughout the night, like, I find myself like wanting to go onto my stomach, and it stinks. Oh, and I remember I was talking about like, oh my gosh, going to this like all day drinking extravaganza without drinking. Literally normal, fine, I loved it. Because I feel like, here's the thing, in college, I did go out a few times without drinking, and it was kind of a nightmare, because in college, everyone is just like absolutely blacked out, annoying, like stepping on you, you know what I mean? It's a different vibe, and when you're sober, you're just like, get me out of here.
But nowadays, everyone's, you know, they're drinking, but no one's like crazy. So you literally don't feel any different than anyone else.
We are on our way to the birthday party, and my social battery is currently at, I would say, a 34. What would you say yours is at, Zach?
I'm pretty tired, but I'm excited to see everybody, but I'm tired.
But like, what's your battery level out of 100?
Mine's probably lower than yours, but I'm gonna suck it up, so.
I feel like your social battery is always at a 100. Like, I feel like you could literally hang out with people. No, you've done it. You've literally done it where like you leave the house at 11 a.m. and you don't get home until night, and like that could not fly with me. Like, social battery would be at 0, and you can't go out after it's past, 10.
What are you saying? You can't hang out with people from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m.?
No. Like that would not.
They don't like you very much? Or why? They kick you
No,
out?
no, I'm the one who's like good behind, good riddance. Like, I literally can, and I don't even like. You know what? You must be the definition of an extrovert, because they always say in order to know which you are, it's where you get your energy from. You must be an extrovert.
Yeah, I mean, I think I blend both, but I'm more concerned, like, it doesn't seem like you have many friends. Like, we brought up, like, a red flag here, it seems like.
Zach, I do, and people, like, they actually, like, they have to schedule time with me. Like, they're fighting for it. Like, Clance, what's your social battery? And also, I feel like I can't have, like, plans 3 days in a row, and I do have plans tomorrow. Like, I just need one day of just, like, sitting on the couch and reading a book. Did you ever think you would marry such a recluse?
I don't know what that word means, but I'm guessing if it's about reading books,
It's like some.
no.
Well,
Still a little concerned
okay.
about it.
In my defense, I never thought I would marry a guy who's only read like one book, and the book was Holes.
It's one of the best books in the entire world.
Zach, how do you know if it's the best book if it's the only book you've read?
That's all I needed to read. I peaked, and there's no reason to read anything less. Like, a lesser book wouldn't fulfill my brain, so Holes it is.
Well, actually, that reminds me, I can give you a little slap on the back, or what, a pat on the back, a slap on the back, a pat on the back. Yesterday, we went to the horse races for some betting. I don't bet, but Zach bet a few times. I think he did like 3 or 4 bets in total. He lost, so he lost about $50, but then he quit. Like, he didn't keep going, and that's a very respectable move, because I know there are some guys, like, if you lose, like, you're just like, I need to make back that money, and then you end up losing like $200 or something. So that is respectable, Zach.
That's fine. I mean, I like sports betting on different things that I know about. I don't know anything about horses, so I was more so doing it to be
Social.
a part of the group, and then as soon as it became not fun, I stopped.
It's not fun to lose money. Guys, I have some monumental breaking news that right now Zach and I are about to go out to dinner, just the two of us, for the first time since we got Asher. Can you believe that? Like, did you know that was a thing?
Yeah, I mean, you brought it up, so here we go. I don't know what we're gonna talk about.
We're doing it, and even so, I was like, oh man, like, they do carry out this specific place we want to go to. It's called Delwood, and I was so close to placing that carry-out order so we could get home to Asher. But listen, like, I love Asher, but like, we need to like just be together too, just the 2 of us, not the 3 of us. Well, actually, it is the 3 of us, you, me, and the baby.
It's always been the 4 of us now. It's a crowded household.
As for the birthday party we were just at, obviously I wasn't, vlogging kids or anything, but can I just say, so we were in, if you're in the Cincinnati area, Harrison, Ohio. The backyard, it was our friend's dad, was the most idyllic thing I've ever seen. And I was talking to people about like how this just does not exist in New York, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck, like, you guys don't have this. And I realized, like, I came to a conclusion. Obviously we have large backyards, because it was like huge. It was like the size of, like, I don't know, football, like just wildly big. And I'm like, yes, of course we have these huge backyards in this great green space, because it was just all green and woods. But not the people I was with, right? Like, you would have to be very wealthy, and I've just never seen such a thing in my area. So, oh my gosh, like, I just, like, for the millionth time in my life, I'm saying to myself, like, I just love it here so much in this area. No offense, New York, I love you for life, love you, but yeah. And we all know how Zach feels about New York.
I don't have anything against New York. I don't know what you're referring to.
You are not a New York lover.
I told you we could move to New York.
Yeah, but I knew you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little dirty there. No
Yeah,
offense.
okay. Yeah, then, and you deny it. This is what I hear every single time.
I mean, rats do run the city, but
I'm not from the city.
it's close enough.
Gosh, I remember, if you guys remember, Zach got that sickness. Like, he just got a cold. And he's like, I got a cold because it's so dirty here in New York. Like, literally.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. And you get colds anywhere. You're insane.
It was not a cold. I almost died. My body was malfunctioning because I was breathing that air.
Okay, we just got home and I have a fun little haul I want to show you guys. But first, I have to show you, Asher. No, I love you, little boy. For 1 second, I gotta show the vlog something. I have to show you these jeans. They're fake jeans. They're not really jeans. There's just no, you guys know, comfort is everything. Asher, he's licking my feet. Please don't do that. I can't be caught dead in jeans. Like, eventually, yes, but these days, like, just really comfort is key. So jeans have kind of been a no-go. But I think it was like December. I remember because I was with my mom and it was this place called Soft Surroundings. They were having this crazy going out of business sale where everything was like 70% off, including these. These are not even jeggings because jeggings are still not comfortable. They're literally 100% legging material. Like, these are genuinely as comfy as my leggings. I'll give you a little side view. As you can see, the bump is coming along, that's for sure. It significantly increases based on when I eat. Like, in the morning, it's much different than after I eat, which is interesting. I almost feel like I eat something and there's just no more room in my stomach, or at least not as much as there used to be, and then it's like, whoa. So, but yeah, I don't have a link for these or anything because the store went out of business, but look these up. Like, look up jean leggings. They look so real. You would never know in person that these are not jeans. And they're so comfy. And I know the whole thing, like, oh my gosh, but skinny jeans are out of style. Like, no one wears those. I don't follow that. I don't follow it. Like, I will always love a nice pair of skinny jeans with a flowy shirt. Like, with a flowy top, I'm not gonna wear baggy mom jeans or whatever it's called, dad jeans, whatever it is. And the top, by the way, is from Lily Pulitzer. It's funny, when I bought it, I was like, oh my gosh, this literally looks like a maternity, like, that's so unflattering. I really wish I would have returned it, but for just like a day out with friends, it's whatever. But like, why does it come out like that? Like, this has nothing to do with the bump, by the way. Like, I can't explain it. It just comes out like that no matter what. So definitely, I don't recommend this shirt. Also, I've gotten some messages from people on Instagram, like more than one, because obviously if you get one message, it's just like whatever. But multiple people have asked why I am trying to hide my bump. And I don't know what, like, I'm not at all. Like, I'm just going around living my day-to-day life. I know I'm not, like, you know, actively showing it in every video, but it's just like there's not much to show right now. It literally just feels like a big bloated type of thing. Like, I don't know. I just forget. Like, it's just not something that like takes up space in my mind, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to hide it. Like, I'm actually excited to get a bump. Like, I'm really excited for when it's like, because right now you wouldn't think like pregnant. You would just think bloated, you know what I mean? So I am excited to eventually, hopefully, you know, get a bump, but that is certainly not intentional by any means. Not to mention, like, I don't think it's that interesting for me to be sticking like my bloated belly in every vlog, like, you know what I mean? There's just not much to show right now. But anyway, I did shop the Sephora sale. I shopped it very light this year because I feel like they have so many sales that I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I have to get everything. But this I am so excited about because I've realized lately I have not been liking putting a bunch of eyeshadow or like a bunch of stuff on my eyes. I've liked the more natural look, but I do like I enjoy eyeshadow, I enjoy all of that. So I have been really wanting to try the Makeup by Mario, what is it? Master Mattes The Neutrals, which, oh my gosh, 5 years ago, I would have been like, ew, what? This is so boring. But nowadays, like, I just think these colors can really work in so many just everyday situations. Because sometimes a glittery eye feels like a little much for like a birthday party or something. So I'm really excited to try these out and just like have a more natural look. And then I just stocked up on my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I am in the shade Soft Brown. I don't like the bold brows. I know it's so trendy. I know it's so in. I've tried it. And I've just never loved the way it looks on me. I like a softer brow, personally. I just got back from the store, and the hype right now is so real. You could probably tell where I'm going with this. We've got the graham crackers, the marshmallows, the little skewers, and the chocolate. And we are going to be making s'mores. This thing we really, really loved last summer. I feel like our deck just didn't look as good last summer, though. Like, we came out here, hey, Ash, don't, Asher, leave it. We came out here, but not as much. But now with like the lights and the nice rug and the, what is this, like electric fire pit? It's just so much nicer for us. Guys, this looks so good. You want to do the first bite?
Mine's a lot gushier.
The gushier, the better, if you like, honestly. Oh, and we did dark chocolate with it. I just like dark chocolate better than regular chocolate. I just stopped doing that. I know it's obnoxious, but when something is good, that's just all I want to do. Wow, Zach, who would have thought this would be your life on a Saturday night, eating s'mores with our pop. Where's Asher? Oh, he's on. What is he doing?
He's ready for his.
Would you have it any other way?
Nope, this is the life.
I actually might pop a sleeping pill tonight, or like half of a sleeping pill that my doctor recommended, just because I'm going on like day 4 of just not a lot of sleep. The crazy thing is it's not even like it's that little. There's like a whole article about rich famous people, or like billionaires, who only need like 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night. How? I'm struggling with what I've been getting. I thrive the most when I have my 12-hour nights, which I know is not good for you, but yeah, this is what life is looking like nowadays, and I really wouldn't have it any other way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Zach, do you have any departing words for everyone?
Go enjoy some s'mores yourself.
Thank you. Bye.